Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is said to have many different revelations and saga-wide implications in this film that's going to make us view the past 8 movies that come before this one in a different way. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. So, to me at least, as a fan, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that this movie really is going to be taking it to the next level by J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio, something that fans have never seen before on the big screen, which really does speak volumes a lot by the directors and, of course, the writers involved, with, of course, everything involved with The Rise of Skywalker. I think that both JJ and Chris are really trying their very best in order to deliver something quite magical and something very unique and original that we have never seen before in Star Wars history. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the set leaks and concept art descriptions, this is where things begin to get very exciting for actor Harrison Ford. Now, specifically, it's described that one of the scenes that are planned for reshoots for this June of 2019 involves actor Harrison Ford for a very important scene that is said to be a part of the second act of the film. It's described to be a moment in which Adam Driver will act as Kylo Ren, where Harrison Ford is said to walk on board of the Millennium Falcon in the distance that Kylo witnesses, which lures him inside of the unguarded ship after a fight with the Resistance. Adam Driver is said to be scheduled for the reshoots where he will eventually see the back of Han Solo in the pilot's seat of the Millennium Falcon, where Han and Kylo will exchange important dialogue about Kylo's past and future. It's said that the scene is said to be very emotional between both Harrison Ford and Adam Driver as those characters, and that part of the twist is that Luke's Force Ghost is the one controlling the vision of Han Solo and the dialogue of Han as well in Kylo's mind. Additionally, one of the concept art descriptions involves Kylo and Han shaking hands as father and son before Kylo steps off the ship, where Harrison Ford is said to deliver an important message as Han Solo to Kylo Ren in his mind that is said to stir up conflict within Kylo Ren. The plan is said to be Luke's strategy in order to attempt to turn Kylo back to the light, where he can make his father reach him at any point in time across the galaxy. So I want to go over a couple of parts about all of this, because not only does this seem like a very emotional moment, but it also sounds like a really very unique thing that J.J. Abrams is really trying to do for the Force Ghost of Luke Skywalker. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I actually look at everything related to this, it really does look like that J.J. Abrams is trying or attempting to really kind of just give us a different take on Luke Skywalker trying to turn a family member from the dark side back to the light. In Return of the Jedi, it was all about Luke trying to turn his father back to the good side physically. Now, in this scenario, it's Luke Skywalker's Force Ghost essentially creating these visions of Han Solo, right? Kylo Ren's own father, inside Kylo Ren's mind in order to stir up conflict, which honestly, guys, in my point of view, I think it's brilliant. I think it's a very good attempt, and it also falls directly in line with the dialogue in The Force Awakens where, Han Solo says, "If Luke couldn't reach him, how could I?" And Leia says, "Luke is a Jedi, you're his father." And the fact that he's his father holds a lot of power. We've seen what happened to Kylo Ren, how it split his spirit down to the bone, right? As Snoke once said in The Last Jedi, after he killed his own father, Han Solo. So there is I guess you could say, there is a wave of remorse within Kylo Ren for sure. And that wave is actually going to crash in Episode 9. It really is, because through these visions and through these, different, I guess you could say, imitations of Han Solo that are being created by Luke Skywalker's Force Ghost, it's really going to set Kylo Ren into a different mindset that's going to make him view the world differently, where not only just with the new villain, but also these Han Solo visions are going to stir a lot of conflict and confusion within Kylo Ren and exactly what he's doing and what his place really is within the whole entire galaxy. As far as Harrison Ford goes, guys, I am very happy that he's back in any way, shape, or form, in the forms of course, visions and flashbacks. It's just sad that this character did not get to live it out of The Force Awakens. I think it would have been a better choice to keep him alive in The Last Jedi and then kill him off at the very end of that movie, where it would have had more emotional power, I guess you could say. Would have felt more, I don't know, I guess it would have just felt like a more, strong moment for, the moment between both Han and Kylo Ren. At the end of the day, from what it seems, Episode 9 really is going to have a very original story at its heart, but at the same exact time is going to deliver a lot of these nostalgic moments, right? A lot of nostalgia will be involved in this story in order to take us back to the prequels, the originals, and even the beginning of the sequel trilogy, in order to really make this film feel interconnected to all the past 8 movies that come before it. After all, that's how Disney, Lucasfilm, JJ, and crew are treating Episode 9. It's literally just not the end of the sequel trilogy, but they're literally using this as the ending of 8 movies that come before it, treating it as if the 8 movies that came before it was one big movie, and this is part 2 of all the 8 movies that come before this one. That's how they're looking at this. So it's a very big surprise for sure. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.